Hey gang, Coach Rozy here again with our performance tips. Hey, been getting a lot of questions, emails, and people contact me about, hey, within a program, how can we adapt it? We talk about changing up the intensity, doing our progressions. And I've had some questions about what do you do for progressions, how do you change intensity, if maybe you're doing the same exercise. I'm just really showing a simple, easy way with a machine right here of what we do, of how we can change up our progressions. So I could have 10 different athletes maybe doing the exact same thing. I'm going to just show some rows here on how we can change that up with our athletes. So if they're at different levels of what we can do to increase that intensity, to change the progression. So what we talk about is first we look from a stance. So if I was going to do just a row, I have a cable row here. If I was just going to do a cable row, I'm literally going to be off at 2 feet. How would I make that a little bit more difficult? One of our progressions would be, now I'm going to do a staggered stance. So I do some pulls from here in a staggered stance and change my foot position. Now I have to have more balance, control, and stability as I'm going through, and I change my position up. So I've still got to make sure, good tight core, because now I have to stabilize myself. My hips are in a good position. I'm not bent over. I'm not getting a lot of flexion or extension, but I'm keeping it in good position. So I go 2-foot stance, split stance. What would be our next progression? Just a simple 1 foot. Now when I stand on 1 foot and do a row, I got to make sure I'm maintaining stability and control as I'm going to pull. Going to change it up and add a lot more intensity to the exercise. I then can also back up and do the same thing with upper body. So I have a 2-foot stance. I'm doing a 2-foot arm pull. I can now go to an alternating pull. Now I can also go to where I'm dropping one of the bands and I'm literally doing a 1 row. Now I'm actually going to add a little bit of rotation with that. So that would be my progression as I start adding into the exercise. What's my next level from there? I'm going to do actually a combination of both. So I have 2-foot pull, stance, pull. I can alternate my stance and do alternating pull. I can do a split stance and do a 1-arm pull. The most advanced thing I'm going to get to would be what? Single leg with a 1-arm pull to be able to have to stabilize and add that progression to it. So I can add combinations of 2-foot, split stance, single leg, 2-arm row, alternating row, single row, and add any combination of those to change my progression and change my intensity level. Work with those within your program, see how that works. We're going to see you next time.